Hey everyone, Cynthia here with the Nameless Homestead. Welcome back to another episode of Who the Heck Even Am I? Now, a couple weeks back, I uploaded a really fun video that you guys seem to enjoy and that I really enjoyed making about my Ancestry DNA results. We talked a little bit about family drama, about rough connections with family history while I was doing it and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in some backstory going forward, I will be linking a card above to that video. So feel free to pause here, watch that, and come back so you can be kind of fully on the same page with me. So we got our results, we went over it, it was very interesting and fun, and then it changed. It all changed. It wasn't actually long after I made that video that I got an update on my phone, a notification, and it said that there had been an update and some changes to my DNA results. Now, I knew this could happen because with all of these companies, they're constantly getting in new DNA, new information, new research is coming out. It's like an active process of science, and which is really cool. But I was expecting things to change like 1% here, 1% there, maybe a little bit of Irish goes to English, maybe a little bit of Sweden goes to Denmark, you know, that sort of stuff. My changes were pretty crazy though, and I'm really interested in hearing, honestly, what you all might say about this. There were a lot of really cool comments and conversations with people who know way more about genealogy and ancestry than I do in the comment section here on YouTube, as well as on my other social media profiles, and I've learned a lot. And this monkey wrench has me again with so many more questions, largely with how this works. So let's take a moment. I'm gonna bring up a comparison picture on my computer screen of what my DNA results were then, because I was able to get a screen grab of it from my previous video, compared to what they are now. And maybe you all can help me work out why things changed the way they changed. And an interesting disparity that I found between the mobile version of the app and the desktop version of the app that is also really confusing me. So let's pull that up, shall we? So here are the two DNA results side by side. First, we have England and Northwestern Europe. Previously, it was 54%, and now it's 59%. Norway reduced from 27% down to 25%, so we've subtracted by there from several percentage points. Wales is gone. Just yeeted, gone. Wales, not there anymore. Ireland went up a percentage point from 6 to 7%. Sweden got combined with Denmark, which wasn't even there before, and now that's 6%. France again, gone. Like Wales, they just ran off. They're not here anymore. And we found the Scottish, 3%. Still, for that I don't know. The only like very specific claim I could say that I have to Scotland like on paper is that, so my great-great-grandfather was listed as a Scotsman on his son's birth certificate, which I have access to. So that's how I know that. But I don't know, maybe that would account for only just 3%. I'm not really sure how all these things divvy up, but we do have a connection with that. How this broke down was specifically important to me because what I was trying to do with this DNA test was kind of get a sneaky little paternity test in there without having to hurt anybody's feelings. Because I love my paternal grandparents very, very much, and I'm glad and happy that I'm related to them, but there were some suspicious circumstances surrounding that situation. I also find it interesting the disparity between what the mobile version of the app says versus what the computer version of the app says. So in the England and Northwestern Europe section on my phone, it says England, Scotland, and Wales, primarily located in England, Scotland, and Wales. So I was wondering, maybe they're lumping in some of my Scottish ancestry in there that they're just have a hard time teasing out. Because I mean, they're all Celts in the end of the day, right? In that region, or at least that's what I am led to believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I found that interesting, that it mentions Scotland under the England and Northwestern Europe header, and then also has a separate spot for Scotland at 3%. As for an update with the family connection I was able to make through Ancestry's DNA matches, I haven't been able to get access yet to the audio recordings of my paternal great-grandfather and great-grandmother playing the fiddle and singing together, but I am really hoping that we're gonna be able to do that because I would love to share that with you guys. It's such a meaningful part for me to have that tangible connection to some really cool people that I'm related to who are also homesteaders of a kind, and who I feel like I could have been great friends with. I'm really, really excited to hear my great-grandfather play the fiddle when I didn't even know that about him, and I myself play the fiddle. So I hope you all enjoyed this update. If you know anything about genealogy, genetics, family history, and have any insight, I'm a complete noob. Maybe you've got links to a really great YouTube channel that talks about this sort of thing. Do please share it with me in the comments. I would be really interested in learning more about these regions and about how to tease out really good factual information through Ancestry's family tree, because I'm going through and trying to put my family tree together, and I find so much conflicting information and records. It would be really interesting if anybody had like a kindergartner's guide to putting a family tree together on Ancestry.com that is well respected and trusted by the community at large, because vetted videos by you guys are gonna be so much better than anything I'm gonna find myself through Google. Anyway, I see you guys all next week. We've got some really great updates. I cannot wait to share with you all what has been going on around here. It's been crazy. See you next week.